Well guys, bad news actually on the Supra as far as an exhaust system. I have no clue which one to order. There are a bunch out now. Pretty much everybody has come out with their catbacks as well as their downpipes. The pricing is kind of ranging from $1,500 to about $3,000, so not too much of a discrepancy there. But honestly, I don't really know. I thought I was set in stone with what I wanted, but some exhaust systems utilize the factory valve, so when I hit sport mode in the car, it'll actually automatically open it. Others have their own valve system, so I'm not really sure what I want. So comment down below if you guys have any really good suggestions as far as what exhaust systems you have seen for the Supra. I'm gonna start with the catback and then do the downpipe later on. I always like starting from the back, working towards the engine. That's just the way I do it. So comment down below if you guys have any good suggestions of what exhaust you want to see on the Supra. And then also don't remember, we're giving away another GoPro for this month, and your comment will actually enter you in to win the free GoPro at the end of the month, so definitely comment there. In the meantime, we're taking the Supra, meeting up with a friend of mine who has an EcoBoost Raptor, and I believe it's tuned. So we're gonna check that out, drive a little bit, see what that thing's got going on, and maybe even do a slight acceleration comparing it with the Supra. I would assume this will win, but still, it's a fast car. It'll be crazy to see how well a tuned truck does. In the meantime, I will continue enjoying the stock exhaust. Not too bad. All right guys, so we have made it to the destination to meet up. We're here with Ben and the Raptor. First off, my goodness, the Supra is tiny. Like, I really don't want to even think about a head-on collision between these two. This thing is a massive, massive truck, as you guys know. So we're gonna take this thing for a spin. It's kind of windy out. So here's Ben. So basically, stock truck, just tuned, basically.
Yeah, it's just got the MPT tuner, and they claim 100 horsepower just with that one mod.
Well guys, we're gonna hit it in the Raptor. Finished off in black, pretty stock on the outside, nothing aftermarket there. Got the normal wheels, and is that the stock suspension even?
Yeah, so the 2019 came with the live valve shocks.
Okay.
The older ones just had the Fox 2.0s, which were still pretty sweet. The live valve shocks can sense when the truck is in the air.
Oh yeah.
And they stiffen up completely in midair so that the landing is softer.
Wow.
Yeah, so I think that's kind of a neat thing. I can't wait to jump it and find out if it works, you know?
So are we gonna jump over the Supra?
I think we should. Let's get some ramps.
100,000 thumbs ups, and we're gonna make that happen. I think I know some people.
Let's do it. I think we can get some tractors out here and make some ramps.
That would be sick. So you bought it brand new, just about 2,500 miles. So this is, I have the same mileage on my car.
Really?
So we got the same age cars technically.
Yeah.
Well guys, we are in the Raptor. So the only Raptors I have ever driven were two new ones at the dealership, which obviously we can't really floor it with those cars. So this is cool to actually experience a Raptor. Kind of actually driving it a little bit.
Yeah, and I'll let you beat on it.
Yeah, you guys heard that here from the owner. I can floor it without anybody commentating. That's right.
So the tuner actually intensifies the normal driving mode. So it's sort of like sport with just in regular mode.
Yeah.
And the other modes are basically just for off-road, but you can put it in sport mode. And that's this button, just hit it twice.
Okay.
And that goes into sport.
Okay, so we have a bunch of modes actually. So we got slippery, tow, sport, normal, deep snow.
Yeah, there's a bunch of off-road modes.
You can already tell the accelerator, like the throttle response is really quick. It just, wow. That is quarter throttle and it's like, that's 50 miles an hour. How much does this weigh? Like 6,000 pounds?
Like 5 tons.
Wow, that's 50 miles an hour with like, not even...
Yeah, you don't even have to really touch it. The other thing that this tune does is it makes the shifting a little more aggressive.
Okay.
And that sometimes can be a little unsettling because it's sometimes if you really hit it, it's kind of violent. I mean, it really punches hard when it shifts.
All right, so we'll go ahead and bump it into sport, do a little bit of acceleration. How that throttle responds. Whoa. Holy crap. Holy crap, that was 0 to 60. Dude, that was actually half throttle.
That wasn't even full?
No.
Wow.
My goodness. And I like even being 10 speed, I didn't feel like it was like shifting every second. Dude.
You know what's crazy to me is it just has so much low-end power for a small engine like this. You know, it's 3.5.
Yeah, that's...
But it starts to pull at 1,500 RPM, you know? It's,
that like, especially from first gear, as soon as you start giving it gas, that is impressively quick.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Guys, you've heard it here, or you guys have heard me say this a few times, when I do end up getting a truck, which I'll probably be a little bit older when that time comes, but it'll be a Raptor. So yeah, guys, comment down below. What do you guys think of the EcoBoost Raptor? Because some people still hate it because it's not a V8.
Yeah,
Me personally, being a turbo person, this is more efficient, more powerful, better capabilities than the 8-cylinder anyway. So I don't know how you could hate on that. The only difference is you don't get the V8 sound, I guess. But
that's the only drawback, really, is the sound.
And this is stock exhaust, which it's got a little sound to it, but maybe if you downpipe it, straight pipe it or something. Man, the crazy thing, the acceleration, it doesn't feel like put you back in your seat fast, but you see the speedometer just going and going and going.
Yeah, it just pulls, it's a steady pull.
I guess being such a big truck that rides so floaty and soft, you don't get that sports car acceleration. But it's still accelerating the same quickness, just because it does have the power. We'll do a quick second gear. Dang, I like the transmission kind of kicks you a little bit too.
Yeah. It's definitely stronger in sport mode. It still does that a little in regular mode.
All right, well, I guess we'll do a first gear. Speed limit is 55, so start in.
We're gonna do 55.
First gear. And that's 60. Dude, it's a big truck. Oh man.
It never gets old. Just leaving it on automatic is still awesome.
Wow. And even that, I was in like 7th gear in automatic drive. As soon as I gave it gas, it didn't like go to gear at a time, it just went to 4th.
Yeah, it drops like 2 or 3 gears at a time. It's really cool it does that.
But so we're in 7th, flooring it. 4th gear. And we're going. Well, that is a quick test drive in the Raptor. I guess we'll do a quick acceleration between this and the Supra just to see. I mean, I'm sure the Supra will win, but this thing is so much bigger. It'll be interesting to see
it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
All right, so I am back in the Supra. We got the Raptor following me. That is such a menacing truck to see behind. I'm a big fan of the Raptors. I've always loved them. But I'm interested to see the acceleration differences between the two. Obviously, this car is faster. It's like 3.80 to 60. I think that truck is closer to 5 seconds. But nonetheless, for such a big truck, I don't know if you can see in the rear view, that thing is quick, really quick. Well, after a quick trip to Mexico, that's actually pretty impressive.
Dude, that was a lot closer than I thought.
The second one, I gave it like a second. I gave you a little bit of a head start just to see.
It helped.
But that actually held its own. Obviously, this is faster. It's a small, lightweight car. Sure. That is unreal. Like, that actually moves.
The first time it was in second, and it took a while for it to spool. So I was like, the second time I'll try it in first and see if it helped. And I think it definitely took off harder in first the second time.
Yeah.
So, and thanks for giving me a little hit there, because I wouldn't have kept up with you.
I kind of waited for it to get like your front tires just get ahead of my car a little bit, and then I went. But I mean, it didn't dust me, or I didn't dust it. You know?
Yeah, you did. Well, if we would have kept going, you would have just kept pulling away.
Yeah.
It was surprisingly close, though.
Yeah, it wasn't like, I didn't just gap them like crazy. It held its own. And that's just a tune.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if you do full bolt-ons in tune, like add another 100 horsepower? I mean, that'll literally keep up with sports cars like this. Like, and that truck, guys, can tow, I don't know, 7,000 pounds, something like that. It can it could tow my car on a trailer. Oh my gosh, when I buy a truck, it'll be a Raptor. And I'm gonna straight pipe it day one.
No question.
Yeah, what do you guys think? Picture a white Raptor with a trailer, with that sitting on it and bronze wheels. Comment down below. Maybe if we do get 100,000, maybe maybe I'll buy one. I don't know. I still have other cars I want to buy, but that is legit. Like, that is legit.
Trade the GTR in and get that. Or actually, let's just trade. You give me the GTR, and give you that truck. We'll just spray paint it white. It'll be fine.
Value for value, they're actually worth about the same.
It is actually true.
So, and both cars hold their value, so we could each do that for a year and swap later, and
that would be fun.
I don't know. But oh my gosh, that is actually impressive. Like, that is genuinely impressive. If you guys own a Raptor, comment down below. What do you guys do with your Raptor, and are you tuned? Because a tune on that is impressive. Let's hear a quick rev of what this sounds like. Not bad for stock exhaust. It's got some sound to it. We're gonna jump real quick into the Supra, get a quick startup. And with this thing, of course, the warm start. Hit the start button, sport mode. I think you might need a straight pipe your car.
No, I know. It's like, this is so much louder than mine.
But not bad for stock, at least. And power-wise, a tuned EcoBoost Raptor absolutely holds its own. So guys, Ben's got a channel?
Yeah, it's a Honda Rescue Garage. We basically just do all kinds of crazy stuff. I mean, it's not just Hondas anymore. That's where we started, but we do all kinds of like Gambler 500 stuff and, you know, some how-to stuff in there too. But it's nice. Honda Rescue Garage. Check it out. All right,
I'll have his link. Check him out. Do you have any Raptor videos on it?
Not yet.
Not yet? But I guess
we'll use some of the footage from this.
Yeah, we'll have a quick video up today up there, so go check them out as well. Are you on Instagram at all?
Yeah, HRG Engineering. That's the name of the company. So.
Okay, so shout out to his company. Check him out as well. But that's gonna wrap up with Ben. Give it a thumbs up, throw a comment, say thank you for letting us play with this Raptor. First time actually getting to drive one for real. They are fast, so fast. Well guys, I think that is about gonna wrap up today's video driving in the tuned EcoBoost Raptor. I thought my Supra was gonna walk it. I thought I was gonna actually kind of destroy it. But that truck absolutely holds its own. That is impressively quick, and that's just a tune. Oh man, the Raptor is a beast of a truck. And don't forget to leave a comment on today's video. That'll count as one of your entries into win the free GoPro at the end of the month. Definitely take advantage of that. But hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Give it a huge thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.